everyone, it's Deb here from Deb's Greenhouse. We've got today's top 5 plants. We're going to talk about some plants that are heat tolerant and drought tolerant. So a couple of months ago, the plant guys made these heat tolerant planters. They're just filling in really nicely and just starting to get their first blooms on them. These, not only can they take the heat, they don't need a ton of water. And we've had so many questions come in from customers in the store the last couple of weeks. Places that you have that maybe is a balcony that is south facing or west facing, a deck gets super hot, not just the sunlight hot, but also radiating from like a concrete patio or a brick wall. So we've got some plants that are tried and true, really good in the heat and drought tolerant. A lot of plants can take the heat, but they suck a lot of water. So these are some that will just look really great that aren't going to be water guzzlers. So we'll go over some of the ones in the planter that we have in individual pots. We'll start with geranium. So geraniums, not only do they love the sun, but they're also drought tolerant. So they don't need a ton of water to maintain blooms and look super happy in the sunlight. Petunias are a good example of a plant that can go in the hot, full sun, but they would need 3 times the water a geranium does to be satisfied. So geraniums, probably your best plant for lots of color in the full hot sun. Sedum, lemon coral sedum, this is from Proven Winners, is a fantastic plant that you can put in your window boxes, in your planters, your hanging baskets. It will just cascade down the side and it gives you that nice lime green foliage that can go in the nice hot full sun and not need a ton of water and still look amazing. Something we have that doesn't bloom early, again it's sold green like we've mentioned in other videos, is Gazanias. So Gazanias are fantastic in the hot full sun. I'm going to insert a clip here of how they looked in the secret garden. We plant them in the same spot the last couple of years and they look so good. Big, wide, flat flower, 4 to 5 inch bloom sometimes, and they're very short. So they are great in a planter where you can look down on them. Gazanias open in the sun and close up at night. So if you have a spot that doesn't get sun till say noon, they might not open fully until noon. But if you've got that south side super hot and dry, they'll thrive. Another item the plant guys put in their planter is Lantana. And now we trimmed all of these back, I think 2 Mondays ago. They were getting kind of leggy, but not to worry. They are making new shoots and they're going to be nice and bushy. Lantana make a little pom-pom flower, so many different colors. I think we have 5 or 6 different colors in stock. Drought tolerant and heat tolerant. They're going to grow like a little bush. I would say like 12 to 16 inch size bush and just be loaded with flowers. Again, hot and dry, so they're great to mix together with all these other plants. Something the plant guys didn't put in their heat tolerant, drought tolerant planter, but they could have, was silvery vines. So silvery vines and foliage are heat tolerant and drought tolerant. This one here is Dichondra. It will cascade down. We've had it 3-4 feet long in hanging baskets. Heat tolerant and drought tolerant. Put that in the full sun and just watch it grow. Another one is Helichrysum or licorice plant. And this is kind of the main feature, silvery foliage in our bridal shower basket, but it's heat tolerant and drought tolerant. And the last one that we have lots of in store is the Didelta. It's a fancy filler. It's a great filler. It might look small now, but it's going to get super nice and bushy. And here's a picture of it from New Blooms. All of these silver foliage plants, including Dusty Miller, which I don't have in my hands, but we do have them in the store, are plants that will do really great in the heat and don't need a ton of water to be maintained and happy and growing really well. So I hope that helps you plan some of the things you want in your garden. And with things like Gazanias, Lantana, and geraniums, you have a lot of color options to choose from, to really fit your palette and get exactly what you want in your hot, heat tolerant, drought tolerant area. Thanks for watching today's top 5 plants. There's more than 5, but you know what? Sometimes there just will be. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.